Oh my God, how long have you been sitting there? Anyways, this is my reminder for everybody, all my natural age, just some people in general who like living. Make sure you're drinking your water, getting your water intake in. We are going to be talking today. It's already been 16 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get right into it. We're talking about how I hate the natural hair community. I hate it. Like, I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, I'm going to start a support group for us people who just hate the natural hair community, and you don't want to say it out loud, okay? But like I said, self-like, I'm going to talk to you in 5 points today. My first point is going to be there's no encouragement anymore. Like, I've seen girls like, hey, what's my hair type? And then just asteroids of, hey, you need to know it by now, blah, 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 blah. I was like, the only reason why I even created my channel is for my natural hair babies, like the ones who have just started natural hair. I'm basically being the change in the world. So when I first started, there wasn't as much. Like, of course, you have the OGs out there who started their channels, but like I said, like there wasn't like a lot of like variety out there. It's like people chose 10 natural hair people that they're gonna follow, and then everybody else be damned, which is fine. You want to go to a variable source. You don't know me. That's why I'm here to talk to you and try to get you to know me a little bit better. But it was just, there wasn't a lot of people in the world. So I'm just like, okay, I'm very patient. I do stuff very easy level. I'm going to make sure that everything I do is like very feasible. So there's not a lot of encouragement anymore. Like, I've literally seen it where like a girl has done like a puff or whatever, like, that's boring. Next. We're tired of seeing puffs. And I'm just like, when I say my hashtag is basically what I'm about is like anything but puff hairstyle. That's what my channel is basically about, like anything but puff hairstyle. So I'm basically trying to show you there's other options. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with a puff. But like I said, like they were just going in on this girl. I just from the comments, it's like we all started. Like I'll defend you. You don't even know me. I'll defend you. I'm like, we all started where she started at. Why are you guys so mean to her? Like, it makes no sense. And this rolls into number 2, judgment. Okay, my thing is, when it comes to judgment, like I said, we all have our bad days. I'm gonna be real honest with you. This is the same braid. You can get that right here. The link's right there. It's the same braid. This is week 2, and I am probably gonna take this out soon because it usually lasts about a week to 2. But like, I'm gonna be open honest with you. Like, my hair is not looking the best today, but I'm just like, I'm gonna go on camera. I'm gonna show them who I am. I don't want you guys thinking I'm just this glabs up glamazon who always looks good all the time. I'm gonna come on camera, just got off of work, got off my day job. This is my passion. But I'm just like, I'm gonna come off work, I'm gonna show them. But like, there's just like so much judgment. Like, there's just so much judgment. Like, no one's perfect. Like, the one that you think that her credit score is, when you keep talking about that credit score, and the person you think that like her edges are always perfectly laid. I didn't even lay my edges today. I think I brushed them back, brushed back. I think I just brushed them back with water, and then I let the wind do what it do. But like, there's just so many people out there. I'm just sitting there. I was like, this just hurts to watch. Cause I'm just like, we're supposed to we're a group. Like, we're supposed to have like this unity, and there's just so much judgment, and it's from them. Like, I've seen plenty of people where they're just like, hey, your hair looking good today, but like for the natural hair community, it's not on point, the edges aren't laid. I was like, and you guys wonder why people don't want to show you the end result. Like, I've seen videos where like they'll show like the process of the video, and then they'll just cut it right off. And it's because of the fact that like they're afraid. They're just like, oh my God, if the end result is not good enough, oh, she's got too much makeup on, she doesn't have enough makeup on. Like, there's just so many different things that people do. That's gonna roll me into number 3, verification. There is a lot of verification going on in the community. There's a lot of verification. So, verification, I'm so glad you asked. Verification is basically like, is that your real natural hair growth? That's somebody else. Is that your real hair texture? You put A, B, and C divided by 3 on there. Like, there's like a lot of that going around too, where it's just like, people aren't like believing you, if that makes any sense. Like, everything you do, like, I'm trying to say, is that real growth? Like, they're just like, oh, well, that's that hair texture, so A, B, and C. No hair texture grows faster than the other. Like, we all, I think the math was about 1/2 inch a month. And then what your growth is basically your retention of that. Your hair is gonna grow. Like, you wanna know how I know your hair is gonna grow? Look at my nails. I got these nails done. I was like, I got these nails done right before Christmas, and it's like almost whatever weeks. Like, my nails are gonna grow no matter what. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's gonna grow no matter what. There's nothing special I'm rubbing on my cuticles. Like, these are my nails. I just have a covering on them. Like they're gonna grow no matter what. Like, that's just nature, biology. Like, I'm just trying to say, like, it's just one of those things where, like, that's what's gonna go on with that. Okay. Number 4, the natural hair community, which, like I said, like, I've struggled with this too, but like, natural hair community, they have their favorites. Like, I really feel like it's like, I'll go in these natural hair communities, natural hair pages on Instagram, and I'll look, and I'm just like, I feel like I keep seeing the same 10 people showing up to class. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm looking, I'm just like, y'all, I was like, I want some variety. Like, I want some new people. I'm not just talking about myself. Like, I'm not trying to do self-promotion. Feature me, A, B, and C. I'm not gonna say the Instagram name. I'm not crazy. But you know what I'm trying to talk about. Like, right now, even if you, like, this is my little homework assignment for everybody. Call to action. Go on your favorite, if you're still on Instagram, go on your favorite natural hair page and tell me if you don't see the same people getting featured. And you're gonna keep doing hashtags and hashtags on hashtags and try to be like, maybe I'll get featured this day. They have their favorites, okay? They have their favorites, and then, like, if they have a certain amount of number of followers on Instagram, they're gonna get featured regardless. Like, I think I saw it one time was, like I said, like, I love when queens get put on because that gives me more ideas. That gives me inspiration. But I'm gonna tell you tell it that it is. I'm telling all the secrets today. Okay, so I'll see it where with the favorites that it'll be an old video, but the person who they chose, they have like 30,000, they have 50,000, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, to me, I feel like when you're in the natural hair community, to me, you're showing that there's a hierarchy there. So it's basically like, if you don't have a certain amount of followers, blah, blah, like, they're not going to feature you. Now, mind you, there are the ones that slip through, which I love seeing it when I'm just like, I click on the girl's page, I'm just like, ooh, she's fire. Dang, she's cute, whatever. So I go to her page, and she only got like 500 subscribers. I'm like, 500 followers. I'm just like, I love to see it. Because to me, that's showing me that, like, it's very much, to me, that's showing me that it's very much like anybody can do it. Now, that's how it was at the beginning, you know? But now it's just like all about promotion, who can bring in. Like, I feel like it'll be like 4 hair posts and then 1 discussion post, which is fine because sometimes you need a break. It's just like, okay, we saw that same braid out already. You know what I'm trying to say? But like, it's not where it's at. Like I said, maybe I'm not following the right ones, but I follow the 4 major ones. You know which ones I'm talking about on Instagram for natural hair. So I can definitely tell you that, like, I just want to see more variety because I feel like I'm seeing the same things over and over again. And like I said, like, I don't know how, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to mess anybody's bag up because I know some of the promotions are paid, but it's just like, it would just be nice to see variety. I feel like I'm seeing the same 20 people that I usually post, you know? That's why I said with the natural hair community. And then we're gonna end on a positive note. This is gonna be the last point today. We're gonna end on a positive note. At the end of the day, we're still here. We still wanna have a sense of community, like somewhere we can go and be like, hey, how do you do A, B, and C? Because like I said, like, I know there's like a variety of videos. Like, I'm probably like your 5th one that you scroll down. You probably liked my glasses. You know, but like, I still believe in it. Like, I know this is kind of like Santa Claus, but like, I still believe it. I still feel like we can bring it back. We can bring it back to where I would say when it started getting crazy. I was like, when it started getting crazy, I would say like probably around like 2012. I think it was like around 2012 where like more education, I would say, but like, I was like, we can bring it back. We can go back to once we were. Not last year. Oh my God. But we can bring it back. Like, I know we can bring it back to that where we're being encouraging, where there's less judgment, there's not much verification. And like the most thing that I really want that you should take away from this is the patience. I don't know about you, but when I first started driving, I didn't know what I was doing. It was overwhelming. You gotta watch your mirrors. You gotta watch your mirrors. You have to watch Corvette, I hate that song, but it keeps playing everywhere. But you gotta watch your mirrors. You gotta watch this. You gotta make sure you're putting enough gas, your seatbelt's on. Like, it's similar to like when you're first starting natural hair. You gotta make sure your porosity is good. You gotta make sure your density, you gotta find out your density so you can see what type of hair you have. Like, my main thing that I really want to touch on is the fact that we can still do this. I know we can still do this. So definitely sit tight. Definitely subscribe and check me out. Check a lot of my natural hair tutorials out. I try to make them as simple as possible. I'd like to go back in time and think, okay, if I was just got on YouTube and I'm tired of scrolling, because everybody, it's either scrolling back, like why would I would click on myself, you know? So like, I'm very encouraging. I'm just like, you got this. Like, even if you got to watch my video more and more and more again, twice again, whatever, you can do this. And like I said, like, there's no such thing as a dumb question with me. If you have any question, even something as simple as like, Claire, should I drive on the left or the right side of the road? I'm just like, whatever country you're in, okay? You know, but like, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Like, I want us to go back to that. Like, I remember I was on a YouTube, not a YouTube, but Instagram page, and like this one girl did like this one hairstyle that was like really, really intricate. And I went in the comments and she was like, girl, you got this. You gotta do A, B, and C. I'm just like, you really checking for the girl. Like, you're really, you didn't have to do that. You don't even know me. She's like a mother to me. Like, she really is. But like, she really sat down and just like, I mean, it's not sat down, she's at her desk. But she really like told me in detail how to do the hair. So I was like, thank you. This is what I want. This is where I want us back at. This is how I want it to be. But like I said, new video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I post when you're on, which is around 4 o'clock. And that's all I have to share. Claire here.